Good morning, everyone. We are headed to Columbus. We are done in North Jackson, Ohio. We're headed for Columbus, Ohio. Go pick up our last pickup of the day, and then head up to Chicago. More than likely can make Chicago, but probably too late in the day for a pickup, so that'll be tomorrow's agenda. Morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Contrary to belief, I got a tongue-in-cheek back and forth with one of the subscribers. I actually don't eat a lot of sweets. I do and I don't. I'm just a big eater. Most of my belly that y'all see, I still eat like a 10-year-old. Don't ask me why. I got it from my mother. I have to keep my appetite in check. Because I'm turning 57. Ouch. That looks like I got hurt. A Ford Flex driving by with a door caved in. But I still have a ferocious appetite. I have to really watch how I eat. I can look at it and get fat. My sweets is on the weekends, and it's usually consisting of like a Culver's concrete mixer, or a little ice cream, or a little pint of well, we don't eat it much anymore. It's a locally made ice cream up in Minnesota. DeSantis, I think it is, or something like that. Yeah, we'll do a Culver's, but pretty much I don't eat a lot of junk for the most part. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had my days of where I'll walk into a Love's or Flying J and that bag of chocolate donuts looks really good. But trust me, I pay for it. Not in the belly, but the older you get, the less foods that you used to like as a kid agree with you when you get older. I'll just leave it at that. So, yep, it's just that, but we've been going back and forth. One of my subs named Brian, giving me crap for the little Debbie yesterday. Oh, I love it. Can't make this crap up, man. It's way cool. Well, we're in Central Ohio. We're rolling south on Interstate 71, rolling down to Columbus to go to the Ohio State University and pick up 6 pallets of tanks, and then get up to Chicago as close as we can, or far away as I can, because they're literally out of the downtown. So literally some of those snapshots that I've shown where I'm in bumper to bumper going through the downtown looking at the skyscrapers, well, I would take 290, I believe it's 290, out of the downtown and go straight west, and I believe it's only a couple of miles out of the downtown on the south side of 290. So yeah, so if I can't make it in there today and get loaded and get the heck out of there, I stay away and then go play with it tomorrow morning. So alright guys, that's the agenda. We've chit-chatted enough. It's time to get back to work. Let's go. Well, we've made it. Show you kind of what we had here. These areas, and I had to shrink my wheels all the way forward, so this ought to be interesting, sliding my wheels back to the normal. I had to shrink myself up in order to get in here, because we came in right over here. Yeah. So we had to drive around in between these cars right here, and you can see my tire tracks right about there, all the way forward from not hitting a yellow deer. But yeah, we had to drive in between all of that, come around and drive right into there. And now getting out of here, I got to pull up in between there and then back all the way up into here, and then come right back out the same way I came in. This ought to be fun. This ought to be interesting. Welcome to The Ohio State University. Oh yeah, you can't make this crap up. All right, guys. Well, on that, I gotta go to work. Ready to go? Ready to go to work? Let's go to work. All right, I'm out. Let's get out of Columbus. Ay, ay, ay. It's a madhouse in here, I tell you. It's a madhouse. When they did it the caveman style, they only have a pallet jack to load you. Oh. Which is not normally a big deal, but when you're going probably about 400, 500 feet with it. Yeah. Oh well, it's trucking. Just another day in the life of a driver. Just saying. Woo! Helped me get rid of some of that salty treats I ate yesterday with those Doritos. Yeah. We definitely sweated that out today. Yikes. Alright guys, I'll get back away. We're headed to Chicago. We're rolling up to 70 right now to get on 70 to Indy, and then take 65 up to Chicago. So I can make it there today, but it'll be late, and I don't believe he'll be open. So once I get on 70, I'll call in, double check with him, get the heck out of Dodge, get it set up for tomorrow morning. All right, guys. On that, God bless, love you, I'm out. Let's go. Let's get it, get it, get it. Outside of Dayton, Ohio, on Interstate 70, just rolling right along. Looking at an equipment trailer. Center lane blockers, you know. Well, let's see how many of these exit. All of them. Working our way into Chicago. We are going to shut her down in Gary, Indiana, that beautiful cobbling town of Gary, Indiana. We're going to shoot for the loves, because I am in dire straits for another shower. Woo. We were a proverbial sweat hog today. Good grief, was it hot and humid in Columbus, Ohio today. Man. Yes, sir. Not a lot of footage today. Not a lot of love, not a lot of stuff to video, plus, I mean, it's Lebanon, Illinois, or Indiana, and Indianapolis, and construction. So, not a whole heck of a lot. There we go, Glory. Jeez, that tells you what kind of wind we're dealing with. All right, guys. Well, we got about another, let me see, 14 miles to go, and we're done for the day. I'll get back to you then. All right, guys, I'm out. Welcome to Gary, Indiana. Right here to Grant Avenue. Solid red any further in. We had enough drive time to get to our pickup, but they weren't going to be there, and I'm just not going to fight it. It's not worth the headache or the hassle. So we're just going to call it good. We'll get there at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. I got to look up my route. It's well, let's just say it's going to be an interesting one. So, if any of you are familiar with Chicago, from here I'm working my way to, I'll go up into downtown, get on 55 that goes south by southwest, and exit onto a Cicero Avenue. If any of you know anything about Cicero, that can be a challenge. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll get back to you. Not gonna hold you at a late. Well, that's all we got in for the day, guys. Yep. Well, we're not at the Loves. Loves here in Gary, Indiana. It's closed. The building's not there anymore. So we're at the Petro across the street. So we've already done our walk around. Get a little shade over here. Sun's a little muggy. So it looks like another night in the trenches. So, yeah, backside of our trailer. But this is Gary, Indiana. But no, the Loves, I haven't been down here in a while, so that Loves, leveled, gone. They said they're open now, but I drove around, it's all fenced in where the building and Denny's used to be. All it is just fuel islands, and I think they just have a register for, I don't know how they're operating, but they said that they're open, but I'm not gonna sit there and not have access to anything. So essentially it's just a parking lot. At that point I could have just stayed on the highway or something. Not that I got any points or showers here, so a little secret, that's why a lot of us use the handy wipes to just kind of, some of you that are old enough, we used to call them sponge baths. So I know a lot of them don't like to talk about that, but sometimes you can't always get to a shower, and you don't want to be stinky when you go to your customers or dealing with the general public. So that's why you use the handy wipes. Kind of give yourself a, well, okay, not everybody will do that, but at least those of us that are professionals and care about hygiene, I don't need a shower in order to go brush my teeth. Or even to wash my hair for that matter. There's been many a time I've stood on my running board with a couple of bottles of water and my shampoo. So, that's the dirty side of trucking that nobody wants to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm watching this tree this tree right here. The whole thing was just rocking. The wind is it's so cool to watch them just kind of, yeah, rabbit hole. But yeah, it's just the sides of trucking that people don't want to talk about. You know, you won't find that in a brochure. But there's times that we use handy wipes and baby wipes, and you know, because you can't get to a shower for a couple of days. So rather than walking around in stinky clothes and smelling like butt, you take a sponge bath. Or you might have a tub that you put some water in, and you got a hand towel, and just kind of give yourself the old sponge bath like you would if you were in the hospital and you weren't able to get into the shower because you were stitches or whatever. You know, the nurse would come in and wipe your arms down and your armpits and stuff. So yeah, that's what we do there. Now that we broke the ice on that. All right, guys, well, as usual, dinner's cooking, or I shouldn't say cooking, heating up in my crock pot. My crock pot dinner. We'll sit here at this petrol. We get our own security. I'm gonna climb back in the truck. This is one of the new T680s. That's one of the new ones. We might be getting one of those, I'm not sure. All right, guys, let's go inside. Put you in the holder. Sorry about that. Kind of ended it abruptly, accidentally hit the wrong button. I'm back. All right, guys. Yeah, so we got dinner cooking. We might be getting one of those. Rumor has it. We got some new ones coming, I'm thinking this fall. If I'm getting it this year, personally, I hope it's before snow flies. So that way I'm accustomed to the new truck, its little quirks and all its little things. So, and also, I think in order to help my shoulders, I am going to an automatic. The new, they have a, I think they're a 12-speed automatic or whatever, made by Eaton, like my 13-speed that I have. It's by choice, begrudgingly. I'm kicking and screaming, but as I'm getting older and been doing this for a while, and as hard as I push, I think it's time to get an automatic and give my shoulders a breather. My legs aren't too bad, you know, clutching, but just sawing on the wheel, because you're already sawing on it in some of the tight little places that we get into. So, and then you add clutching. It doesn't sound like much, but repetitive motion, repetitive motion, repetitive motion, repetitive motion. You know, it just kind of, you know, just just that. So, but anyway, so enough of the bath talk, enough of the friggin' all of that good happy stuff. Did he just run? What the heck is he doing? Yeah, he just, that guy, he just ran that, he just whacked that sign with with his brand new Freightliner. And he's not even going to stop to get out and pick it up. That kind of crap just turns me off out. I don't wish anything bad, but I hope he's got some damage on his truck from it if he's not going to go pick the dang thing up. Sorry. Goofball. Just a goofball, I'm telling you. There's our... See, we also have our own private security that drives around all night long. And then we got them big old bright lights right there. When you get your own security, yeah, he's not even getting out to go pick the sign back up. What a goof. What a goofball. All right, guys, I've gabbed enough. Enjoy the day. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. We had a good one. More sawing on the wheel. Wasn't able to show the locations for reasons. A lot of these customers don't want their businesses shown, so it is what it is, as they would say. Okay, let's see. Is this guy coming back to stand the sign up? No, he gets out of the truck, not even wearing a freaking t-shirt. He's doing a drop and swap with somebody. Wow. Unbelievable. He didn't even look like he went around. I think he's going to the bathroom in between his truck and trailer. He's at the truck stop bathroom. Wow. I'll leave it alone. We've shown enough. Yep. He's a goofball. It's guys like that that make it really tough on the rest of us. Alright, guys. On that, God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow.